So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to determine our net worth. You probably thought that was only for really rich people, but it's not. This is important, and we're going to get to why. So the way this works, and it's arguable, there's different ideas about how to determine your net worth, but we're going to simplify it. So what I want you to do is put 2 columns on a piece of paper, and the column on the left, I want you to write down everything you have that's of value, like what it's worth if you were to sell it today. Your house, your car, your truck, stocks, bonds, gold, silver. Don't write down your Beanie Baby collection. I mean, collectibles can add to your net worth if you know for sure they're valuable and you know for sure you could sell them tomorrow if you wanted to. But I want to focus on things that are more tangible and not stuff that you're just hoping and dreaming on. So that's going to be your asset column on the left. On the right, we'll call that your liabilities column, and that's going to be all your debt. And this is, I want you to write down on this side your payoff amounts on things like your mortgage, your cars and trucks. If you owe money on your washing machine, I mean, people finance everything nowadays. Maybe you had the windows redone in your house. Maybe you got a good deal on a pool table and you financed it for 12 months. I don't know. Whatever you're making payments on, whatever those payoff amounts are, put them on the liabilities side. Add up both columns, subtract the liabilities total from the asset total, and that's going to give you a rough estimate of your net worth. Now, this is valuable and depressing for a lot of people, because a lot of people are going to determine straight out the gate that their net worth is a negative number. And this blows people's mind that don't look at it, because like right now today, I have friends who live in $1 million houses and drive brand new everything. And I have friends that live on the modest side of town in old dated 1,000 square foot brick ranches and drive 20-year-old cars. But the people who live in the $1 million house and have brand new everything, they owe money up to their eyeballs on all that stuff. And the guy that lives over here in the modest house and drives a 20-year-old truck, all his stuff's paid off. His net worth is higher than the people in the $1 million house. That's mind-blowing, but it's a fact, and we are out of touch with that, and that's one of the reasons our finances are in such disorder. So I want you to figure out what your net worth is, and don't get depressed if it's a negative number, which it likely is, because this is going to help us move forward. If your net worth is in the positive, what that means is that at any point, if you go into a financial crisis, some type of life crisis, you can sell your way out of debt. It's not, to have a positive net worth doesn't mean you're debt free. I'm not even against debt, but it means that at any point you could sell your way out of debt if you absolutely had to. Now, if your net worth is in the negative, the more in the negative it is, the more you're going to feel like you're running in front of an avalanche. And a lot of people live this way, and they're like, why is my life like this? And it's can be self-created. So, and we'll get to the, hopefully I'll do videos on covering a lot of the other sides of how we get to these places, but this is the starting point. Figure out what your net worth is, and you're like, well, I know mine's in the negative, so I don't even want to look at it. Well, that's not who we are, and that's not why we're here. We're going to look at it right in the face, because we can't fix something if we don't know about it. I talk to people all the time. They're like, I don't know how much money I got in the bank. I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. That's the problem. That is the issue. If you want to get ahead, you're going to have to know where you're at. So this is step one. Just figure that out. And I'm going to come back with some more content on this, and we'll see if we can't move forward.